question to ask yourself. Are you a good manager? Now, I work with a lot of different salons, shapes and sizes. I have about 90 clients in total, and I love all my salons. Are some managers better than others? Absolutely yes. The same as some people when you're doing a haircut are better than others. Some people when you're doing a treatment, a facial treatment, are better than others. So some people are better than others when it comes to management. The best style of management that I see and that I know is successful is what I call a firm but fair manager. And if someone says to you, look, you're really good, you're strong, but you're always fair, I think that's one of the best compliments that anyone can pay to you as a manager. Now, managing your people, your team, your staff, it's hard and you're never going to get it right. Managing your clients, I think most of you do that pretty well, and it's a lot easier, isn't it? It's a lot more pleasurable. So the hard work, you've got to put in the yards to get the results. I'm going to give you a couple of key points to how to manage being a firm but fair manager. There's no such thing as a silly question. Make time to talk to your team. If they come and ask you a question, be patient and answer and give them the time, because if they've bothered to ask the question, it's important to them. Listen deeply. Show that you care. Show that you're interested. Don't talk too quickly if you're busy. Don't be impatient. Don't just try and fob them off. Listen deeply and take time. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, but you've got to show that you care and are interested. Little things do make a difference, and they do matter to people. If they come to you with something and the voice in your head says, I think we've been through this 5 times. If they're asking for help with it, it means they've forgotten or they don't know how to do it. So little things do matter. Set and maintain standards. In your salon, there are literally dozens of things that have to be done to a standard. Everyone should have a policies and procedures manual. That's essential. That gets it down in writing. But the fact that they've read that once is not going to be enough to manage those standards and systems that you want. You've got to go over them and over them again. A great little tip is to take 1 or 2 things out of your policies and procedures manual at every team meeting and go over it. Don't just have someone read it when they first start and never refer back to it. And remember, we do have a policies and procedures template that we sell on our Your Coach shop if you haven't got one. Recognition. This is a big one. Recognition doesn't have to be about the big achievements. Recognise the little things as well as the big things. And get your balance right. If you want to be a firm but fair manager, get the balance right between direction, between having fun, between all of the things that we've talked about, plus a whole lot more. Now, you became a good hairdresser because you learnt from somebody. You became a good hairdresser because you learned what was good and what was not good. And the same if you're a beauty therapist. Management is the same. It's a learned skill. But go right down that centre and try and always be firm but fair.